Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Oh, Chick Picker.
Chick picker, chick picker, chick
You're like,
picker.
oh, my echo's not here. So sad. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great Friday morning.
It's beautiful out. It's sunny.
Good
It's
thing.
not raining.
How you doing? Hope everybody's
Finally.
glad to hear that. I think we're supposed to get storms tonight and tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Supposed
we're,
to- it's
we're
like
supposed to get thunderstorms tonight.
60% rain tomorrow or something like that. So
Yeah, I'm just expecting rain every day this summer. So
I know, me too.
it rained last night. It's like it's gonna be a normal thing.
no, it'll go away eventually.
I don't know.
If you can have a good, a good sunny day, there's nothing wrong with a little rain at night. I don't care if it rains at night. I just don't want it to rain during the day.
Right. I don't care about night either. But yeah.
'Cause you got to give the flowers some food, some water.
The flowers need warm air too.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's true.
Oh God.
Sherry says, I just need it not to rain on Saturdays. There you go. Just put it out there. Put it out there in the universe.
I want it not to rain every day. At night. Rain at night, like you said. Don't rain during the day, rain at night.
Right. Exactly. That. But yeah, so Friday morning, it's May. Can you believe it's May 17th?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's just nuts to me. Oh, look, Valerie was first. She said first time ever. There's David.
Hey, David.
Couldn't resist the clickbait. Thumbs up, y'all. Have a great day. Yeah, that good old clickbait. Valerie's daughter's graduating from Missouri University today. Congratulations.
Awesome.
She's done raising her kiddos. Now both daughters have college degrees. You know what? You did good.
Mm-hmm.
You did good. Now you have some freedom. You're still young. All is well. One of these days, I'm going to get in my car and I'm just going to drive down there.
She doesn't live far?
4 hours.
Oh.
One of these days, I'm going to drive down there and visit you. But I'll let you know. I'm not going to just arrive on your doorstep.
Here I am.
Not going to stalk you. But yeah, definitely. This is true, Karen. You're actually never done with your kiddos.
No.
Yeah. Hey, that sounds well. I'm going to be gone the second half of June, so it'll have to be the first 2 weeks. But that sounds great to me. I don't know anything about Kansas City, so I couldn't tell you where to go or I mean, I can get to the bins, but that's about it.
She tells us where to go all the time.
Aw, that's sweet. I do not.
Hey, Mike.
Where's Sally at this morning? Somebody needs to go ring her bell.
I texted her.
Wake up. She probably, I know I talked to her yesterday afternoon. Well, it was when I did my live haul, and she was on there. I was like, what the heck? She said she had never went to sleep.
Oh my God, she is.
She hadn't went to sleep by then. Let's see. David, Hickory Springs waiting on more of your videos. My oldest 30 years old lawyer and my 20-year-old soldier daughter. More work than my 8-year-old son.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. I've never had, well, I had a stepson and I raised him since he was like, I think it was 5 years old.
Mm.
And, you know, they say girls are harder than boys. And I guess in a sense they are. But, you know, boys have their things too.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You know, they have
Oh
their whole, you know, ego and, you know, trying to outsmart you. And yeah, so, and I raised him till he was 21. He doesn't acknowledge me anymore,
yeah. Oh.
but, you know, oh well, it's okay. Because I had two stepkids and then my two daughters. So
Mm.
that was a challenge,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad Chris's kids were adults, but they're still a challenge.
Yeah, definitely.
No, definitely. And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, stepsons are difficult. You know, they're well, he never liked me. He never he you know, he just kind of accepted the fact that that was his dad's wife, but you know,
Mm,
he never, so we always butted heads.
boy bad.
So, but
Oh well.
part
Well,
of my,
you know, little boys tend to stick with their moms.
sure.
They really do. So I could see that.
Yeah. He was all about, even though his mom basically dropped him on our doorstep and said,
Hmm.
"Here you go," you know. That's okay. I know what I did.
Yep.
I know that I raised him and, you know, did the best I could, so.
Yep.
And the good thing is he still has a pretty good relationship with, you know, has a existing relationship with his sisters, so
Oh, good.
that's a good thing. Yeah.
Hmm.
What's going on, everybody?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. How's sales going? Crickets. All I hear is crickets.
Oh, my actually yesterday. I don't know what happened, but somebody or something woke up eBay yesterday for me. Holy crap!
That was funny because when you messaged me that, like almost instantaneously after you said that, I got 2 sales. And I was like, that is weird.
Wow.
That is so weird.
Yeah, it was like
And
it just all of a sudden. I
I
mean,
don't
it
know.
was. This is how busy it was last night. About I don't know. I want to say 3 o'clock. We were at $100 in sales, and when I woke up this morning, we were at 620.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened, or and now we're at 100, but I don't know what happened or how it got opened up. But something happened.
That's crazy.
I said to Chris, I
Something
said, "See, that's what
it
happened
broke
to me."
loose and
Huh?
something broke loose.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Hmm.
I had 2 sales go out today. One from eBay and one from Poshmark.
Oh, nice.
Right.
So I'm glad I turned my closet back on
Yeah,
and shared.
yeah. Keep that on because that's a good. If you're not doing something, if eBay's not doing anything, maybe Poshmark will. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
don't give up on that.
Definitely. But I got all of my items that I got at the thrift store. I got those all, except for one, which I'm really quite baffled on this pair of pants. Because there is no way that this pair of pants is a size 14. There is no possible way.
Do they look too small?
Oh, yeah, they're way small.
Maybe it's a girl's 14?
When I looked at the, I don't know.
Hey, Rebecca.
I mean, I guess they could be. But when I looked at the measurements, measurement-wise, they're like a size 6.
Are they little? Are they little girl 14s?
I don't know. I mean, they look. I don't know. Maybe they could be. I guess. Maybe they could be a.
Oh, yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, those are girls.
Yep, those are little girl 14s. I think.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. But I was just like, what in the heck is going on here? What did I buy?
Well, there you go. You got a kid's piece of clothing. You were talking about that last night. I don't sell babies. I just sell adults clothing.
Yeah.
Kids clothing it's kind of hard, I think, to sell.
Yeah. I'm not into it. And if usually if it's, of course, if it's small enough so my grandkids can
Right.
fit into it, then
I used to sell my kids. That's how I got started on eBay.
yeah.
But, maybe it's just I'm not as into it as I once was.
Yeah. I mean, definitely if you were, if you could get into that, I mean, there's a great market out there for, for kids clothes because,
Sally will be on in a minute. Time got away from her. She's been cleaning her bedroom.
oh, okay. Kids clothing and some other brands, but they're slow sellers. I still list if I find it a great price. Yeah. That's awesome, Mike.
Awesome, Mike.
Had a fantastic day.
Yeah.
Very good.
It was crazy. I mean, we're sitting here trying to eat dinner and we just keep getting cha-ching. Like, what the heck is going on?
That's awesome.
And that's when I texted you. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but something
happened. So I got lots of things going on today. I am going to actually, over today and tomorrow, I'm going to try to get my inventory. My inventory is fine, but I am with my clothes. I'm having to like rethink where I'm putting things.
Oh, okay.
And I hope during that time I can kind of go through some stuff also and maybe put some stuff on clearance and just to kind of blow it out.
Yeah, I need to get my inventory done. That was going to be my goal this week, but then we went to that auction.
Right.
That goal got blown out of
And then I need to go over to the storage unit and get that. I really haven't done anything with the second storage unit, so I'm going to try and get over there and get that set up so I can start moving my hard goods over there. Anything. I mean, it's not climate control or anything, so
no, mine's not either.
Anything that will be okay, in a storage unit, I'll put in there. But of course, anything that needs to be here will stay.
I don't know. All my stuff goes in
there. Because I mean, I'm sure in the dead of summer it gets pretty warm in there.
Oh yeah, they get hot.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that I put my little salt thingies in there and
yes. Yep, for sure.
and you know, try to help it. So
That's yeah. I like I said, I everything I have listed is in storage and it's not climate controlled. But I use those things and I've never had any issues, knock on wood. So
yeah, yeah. I don't think. I was kind of thinking about putting maybe my shoes and my purses.
mhm.
Shoes and purses. What else was I thinking about? Hard goods, definitely. Books and
Ugh, gosh, Mary. She said, "Wish me luck. I gotta go find a postcard in my box of 500."
oh my goodness,
I'll tell you, I don't know if I don't know if Valerie remembers, but I bought a whole bunch of lawnmower blades one time,
right?
and I'm talking like over 50 of them, and they're
Mm-hmm.
all different. They're all, I listed them all. Now they're all in piles in the storage unit, and every time one sells, we cringe because
Uh,
now we gotta go through all these lawnmower blades to find the one. Ugh. And Chris, every time one sells and he has to go find it, he says, "We will never, ever buy lawnmower blades again."
also, what I'm thinking is because the second storage unit and I don't. So okay, let me just let everybody know. Um,
Ooh,
I buy these.
confessions of a
I
recent.
bought these storage units, so I mean they're $18 a piece a month,
Yeah, you can any cheaper than that.
and one I have for my unlisted items, one I have for my my regular listed items. But actually, one is smaller than the other, so they're not the same size.
Hmm.
And the first one that I bought is actually bigger than the other one. So I'm kind of thinking of maybe switching them so I'll have a little bit more room for listed stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Well, you got to think of what do you need the most room for.
Right.
Um,
Well, I mean, it just depends on where I'm going to, if I'm going to move everything that's hard goods,
mhm.
then I'm probably going to need, quite a bit of room.
Right.
So,
Personally, with me, I would need the bigger storage unit for my listed items.
hmm that's
Um,
kind of what I'm thinking.
because the unlisted items are kind of just thrown in boxes or bags. You know what I
Right.
mean? They don't have to be nice and neat on shelves or whatever.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I don't have any shelves for them yet. I
Hmm.
do plan on getting some shelves for. I have two that items are on in the house, so I can use those. But first, I have to take everything off of them, and then move them, and then put them, back up. So I do have some of the longer totes,
Hmm.
and so I can utilize those. I probably have about 5 or 6 of those. So I thought, in the meantime, I can just put those out
Right.
and arrange it. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably just take all of my unlisted and flip it over to um, the other unit and then start setting everything up. I don't know. I need to do something because it's getting a little overwhelming, and I that actually kind of keeps me from listing because you don't want to list. You're just adding to the chaos, basically, is what I'm saying. But
Right.
got to get it taken care of.
I know. I'm the same way. I just keep listing, 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 and then it just keeps piling up in
Yeah,
boxes in the storage unit and not going in the bins they need to go into.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's yeah. It's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. List.
I'm I'm not, and I'm not going to stop list, by any means. But it kind of keeps you. a little somewhat grounded because you just I've got this pile of stuff. I haven't put it away or anything, and I need to do that.
Well, you're better than I am. Obviously, it didn't keep me grounded. I have a whole van full of shit I gotta list.
And that'll be good too because the unlisted storage unit, I can see it from my window, so that'll force me to go over there and get stuff out of there and work it. Oh, I just sold a pair of jeans.
Yay!
Nice.
Not your daughter's jeans. It's always a
Nice.
good thing.
I remember when you bought those.
There it is. Hey, $28. What are you guys doing? No. We're not doing
I
this.
know you're asking us.
I thought she was
I
talking to
was
me.
like,
Like,
I'm clearing my closet.
like, why?
I'm just sharing my closet.
Out.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotta share my closet.
hey, that's not nice. No. There he is. You guys hadn't heard him for a while, so
No.
here he is.
No.
Huh.
Poor little
here.
guy.
Come here. Come here. Oh! All right. Sit down. Show everybody your lovely face.
He's so cute.
The honor. Okay, go.
He's been good lately.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. They actually need to go outside and run around.
He's like,
Let's
yeah,
see.
yes. I heard the outside word.
That would be so cool, Johanna. She said, Missouri Val, we got to all hang out sometime here in the Midwest. Meet up in Kansas City. Hey, I'm an hour and a half away. I don't know anything about where anything is except the bins, but I have GPS and I can find out. I can, yeah. But that sounds like fun. Can someone give me advice on the best way to photograph maternity jeans? I've had some listed for a year and no interest. Photograph maternity. I would hang them like on one of those pants with the little clippies. I would hang them on a wall or a door and take the picture because they're going to want to see how everything hangs. I don't know. That's what I would do. So. Mike says, had some dude tell me, you need to start buying more stuff that sells fast. That way you don't need to have so much inventory. Well, no shit, Sherlock. But you know what? I mean, you wouldn't pass on a good deal. You wouldn't pass up a whole bunch of items
Thank you.
if you wouldn't pass up on that stuff. That's not what we do. When we find a good deal, we jump on it, and we buy it while the price is good.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca says, "Do you have measurements in the listing?" And I would, if the band is not stretched out or whatever, then I would state that. Yeah, you got to put the measurements in there. Sorry, I'm talking about like 3 different things at once. But, you know, it, and the reason why I got the storage units when I did was because number one, they're cheap. You know, it's $33 a month that I have for, you know, I have a place that I can put things and it's not sitting in the middle of my living room.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for sure.
You know, for me, that's
Mm-hmm.
a cheap cost for that. Um, and then, of course, I was planning on going to uh, auctions every week, and that didn't pan out because of the flooding.
Right.
But you know, I still have it. It's not that I'm not gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna keep them. They're actually hard to get a hold of one because um, they're a pretty popular company or business. So you know, and
Oh gosh, yeah, I would not let those go at all. For that.
people know that they're cheap.
Yep.
So you know, they're cheap and they're accessible, and you know they know their stuff is gonna be okay. Um,
And it's right across the street from you. I mean, how much?
it's like right there. I mean, you know, it, yeah. So I kind of had to just jump on it, and I really, truthfully, I don't care what people think.
No.
I mean, some people may think, well, she's got 2 storage units full of stuff. Well, that's not exactly true. I have 1 storage unit that is somewhat full, but that doesn't matter. That's
Oh, you know what?
that's my thing. It's not. You guys don't have to deal with that. Nobody else has to deal with that.
I don't care what people think.
That's
Yes.
that's my thing.
I
You
have
know.
2 storage units full of stuff. I don't really care.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, that's we all run our businesses different. We all do things different, and you know,
And
so
I mean, I have stuff that sells fast. I also have stuff that's long tail, you
yeah,
know, and I have stuff that is filler items. They're a sure thing, you know, they're going to sell, you know, they're feedback builders or so
yeah,
I think, everybody I think you have to have a variety.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I learned that from you.
Yep. Me too. Learned that from Bridget.
You know, you have to have. That's what I was saying on, you know, like Tom's show yesterday, was that you know a lot of people are under the impression that all I do is clothes. I do everything.
Right.
I sell everything. I sell knickknacks, you know, to books, to whatever, you know, jewelry. I get into everything. Anything that can, you know, make me a couple of bucks, then I'm into it.
Mhm. Yep.
So, and there's nothing wrong with clothes. Um, I enjoy the clothing business. I love being able to, you know, look for different brands and, you know, sell. Just like yesterday, I found 3 Lululemons. I have never found that many Lululemons in, you know, that
Right.
was exciting. I was like,
Yep.
I was pumped when I found those. So that's a good feeling.
See, now where me, I'm opposite. I'm not I wish because I can get clothes cheap at the auctions and just send them to people because I'm not a clothing person. I don't enjoy it,
Right.
you know? I drag my feet with listing them. I just don't enjoy it.
But and also, you know, I'm kind of, because I have so much inventory, I I realize I have a lot of stuff, and I don't necessarily need to go to the bag sales every
Mhm.
month. I don't, you know, I don't need to go to the thrift store and just, you know, buy everything on the shelf. I needed to really limit, you know, what the things that I bought, and don't I have a lot of bread and butter, so I don't need any of that.
Right.
To concentrate on the higher end items, you know. So,
And now
I
you
don't
can
have
go.
very much bread and butter because I eat it all.
Hey, it's about damn time, Missy.
Ah,
It only took 20 text messages to you.
I'm
right.
sorry.
I'm like, I'm just gonna keep texting her until she answers.
I had it in my head this morning that I was gonna get busy and get in my room or I was in my room already, but get busy because Brandon had a doctor's appointment this morning. So I was just going to do it while he was gone. But I didn't even get that far. But
Oh, no.
but I'm just like going through everything and throwing stuff away and donate, probably donating some stuff and you know, just getting rid of stuff. So
Good.
I just have a lot of stuff, and there's areas that haven't been vacuumed in years, because our room's kind of small, so it stays in the same
Right.
position, like we don't move our bed around or anything like that, or I would,
Right.
because I like to rearrange. Um, but yeah, I need to get in there and get all that cleaned up.
Hmm.
Where'd my chat go?
I don't know. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
It disappeared. Oh, there it is.
Okay, well, these pictures suck.
But yeah, that is the plan for the next couple of days. I mean, besides listing, definitely going to be listing and keeping that going. But um, I gotta get some things organized around here, and so hopefully when we come back, it'll be all done. I don't have to worry
All
about it.
done for what?
Oh, I just got to get my storage units and my house kind of organized as far as my inventory and move inventory over to the storage units and get that all
Yeah.
figured out. So, but that's what's going on. Did you see my video yesterday? My live?
Yes. Yes. I didn't. Yeah, I was at the end of it. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
but I rewatched. I seen
Good.
what you got.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Already listed.
Good.
Already up and ready to sell.
That's good. Yeah, I need to get the plastic off my windows, and I take my windows out and go wash them in the bathroom. I wash I wash my windows in the shower,
Hmm.
and I this is the first house I've ever had that had those kind of windows
That's
to where
good.
you can take both pieces out
Uh-huh.
and take them in the bathroom and wash them, and they
Wouldn't it
sparkle.
be easier to do like Windex? Like
No,
while they're still in place?
no, and Windex doesn't get everything, and it doesn't get the outsides.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
This
we have
way,
a power washer outside.
yeah,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
and I mean, unless you power wash or something, unless you have a power washer and you can do that, then because I would totally do that, but yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I just thought I have to buy a power washer. The one we had here went with my daughter because it was hers.
Oh,
Damn,
oh,
I just thought about that. I'm like, crap.
yeah, but I take both my one. I wash them with alcohol. Um, I think alcohol is like the best thing that you can use. Alcohol and paper towels.
Tequila or vodka or what?
No, isopropyl, whatever you call it.
Oh, okay.
Um, no, I do that, and then I gotta put down my. I usually put down in the front that what is it called? The dang it, what is it called? Diatomaceous earth.
Yeah.
I usually put some in the front and then I also put some in the back. I'm seeing spiders.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, I don't like that. I was standing next to a wall this morning and here it goes one crawling right at the wall and I'm like, it ran right underneath my calendar and so I smashed it.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah, that's the best way to wash windows.
with newspaper.
Newspaper is the best thing you can use.
I've never had a I don't know. Do you do Windex with newspapers or alcohol with newspaper?
I
Or,
use Windex.
oh,
Windex with newspapers.
Or even vinegar.
Yeah, you can use vinegar too. That's a good.
yeah. I like using alcohol. I've always had, and plus it. I don't know. I think it just kind of like kills mold and stuff that may be growing around.
Uh-huh.
You know, especially the outside of the window. Ooh, get it?
Wow. Who was that?
It was me.
I haven't heard that in a couple of days.
It was what was it? Outboard motor bag.
Good.
Oh, good. Yeah, coffee filters work good. Yeah, I mean, as far as like, I just use paper towels. I've never had a problem with that. Mike says newspaper works awesome. I used to clean all the windows and mirrors in a barber shop as a kid.
Yep.
That was a hat.
Good job.
Thank you.
I definitely got a list some today though. Played around with my damn jewelry all day yesterday. Found a pair of, where did I find those at? In the lot that Kathy gave me, I found a pair of these fossil earrings, and they're wolves,
Mm. Cool.
Oh, nice.
but they're like
Those are cool.
have like CZ in them or whatever, rhinestones or something.
Yeah.
Really pretty earrings.
Those are. I like those.
And you're checking things with your magnet, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I found a magnet and I've been checking.
Morning, Texas Val.
At Texas Val.
Hope you're doing good today. Are you laughing because Sally said she was playing with her jewels all day?
Yep. Sitting here playing with my jewels all day.
Yeah. But nope, that's what I'm doing. I gotta get my stuff listed and then my 20 listed and then I got lots of stuff to do. I gotta mow the lawn too.
I think I'm gonna try and get Brandon after that today.
I don't know what happened yesterday, but Chris says I'm taking the garbage out because today's garbage day. I'm like, okay. So I was handing them crap and to take out because we pile it up by our door for a little bit after auctions. And next thing I know, he's mowing the lawn. I said, he comes in. I said, when did that happen? Oh, I don't know. I was just looking at it. It looked kind of long. He said, so.
Yeah, we haven't done our back yet this year. He's done the front already, but he hasn't done the back yet. It takes a lot to do the back because there's always branches that fall and stuff, little ones that you can't really see, especially the first time mowing. And
I think they just sting for a little while.
huh?
They just sting for a little while when they hit
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe take out a window here and there.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah.
One year he was mowing my yard, and it took out my truck window.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Mm, had a rock. Pew!
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, next time you mow, I'm parking down the street.
Yeah. Oh, today is graduation day. Tomorrow's grad party in the afternoon at our house, and my nephew's wedding 2 hours away in the evening. And that's just part of the plans this weekend. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Running.
I'm not doing nothing this weekend.
But that's good. You got any auctions today or this weekend?
Me, no.
No
No,
auctions?
well, the one he has isn't one. I mean, it's a lot of like equipment and stuff. So, like lawnmowers and tractors, and I'm just not into that stuff. So,
There might be a power washer.
yeah, I'm not gonna drive 2.5 hours to get a power washer.
Yeah.
True that. True that.
I might possibly get up and maybe go to some yard sales because they're starting to pop
Yeah.
quite a bit
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
you can do that.
Hi, Lori.
I might
Good morning.
Hey, Lori.
go see if I can find a few yard sales. But for the
That's
most part, I'm gonna be-
Sergeant Lori to y'all.
What's that?
I said that's Sergeant Lori.
Yep, I've been kicking ass and not taking no name, just getting them gone.
that's awesome. Very good.
What are you selling stuff? Or I didn't read the chat.
Oh no, we've been having some nuisance people here, some squatters, and I got tired of them stealing. They stole something from me, and then the guy tried to break in here.
Ah.
That was the last straw.
Oh my God.
I've been dubbed the sheriff of Shadow Lake right now. And I got all these all these followers, my deputies that are they're stepping up and they're letting me know everything. We got one out the other day. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday morning.
That's awesome.
Wow.
And we're on the look for his girlfriend. She was seen yesterday, so we're trying to track her down. So she's hiding in one of these trailers. So we'll find her.
Yeah.
I can't miss her. Her hair is so yellow it looks like she got in a fight with a dandelion field and the dandelion won. I've never seen such a bad dye job in my life. I was like, oh my god.
That's funny.
Wow.
Like she
Dandelion
broke
done.
open some highlighters
Huh?
and she broke open some highlighters and put them in her hair.
Yeah. Well, I think she's trying to disguise herself because just about 4 or 5 days ago it was brown. So now it's just like it's.
Oh wow.
He said, yeah, it's gross. I thought I seen her yesterday popping into a car and then they took off. I couldn't catch her, but oh my god.
Wow.
She looked like a cartoon character, like somebody colored her, like what's that the Powder Puff girl with the yellow hair?
Yep.
If you don't want to bring
Buttercup, there.
to yourself,
Pikachu.
Yeah, about that yellow.
you don't
Oh my
you don't
God.
dye your hair from brown to yellow if you don't want to bring attention to yourself.
Oh my god. I mean, it's really, it's like, won't you just
That's
wear a big
crazy.
sign, lighted sign with an arrow? Here I am. She's not so much of a problem. She's kind of a follower type, but she's a tweaker too. So
Yeah.
get them out of here.
Yep.
I figure if we keep doing it, they're going to get tired of looking over their shoulder, wondering who's going to call on them next. So they'll leave us alone.
They'll realize that you guys are on top of it, and that's not the place to go anymore. So,
Oh yeah,
move on.
and our manager here, or the owner, he's been walking around like a big veiny rooster. Yep. Because my dad basically did the same thing back in the 70s. And he says, yep, Sheriff Headley's back in town, just a different version. He said one with the worst attitude. I said, I ain't playing with these people no more.
No, somebody's got to do it too. I mean, come on, seriously.
Especially when they're stealing from you. I can't have that.
Yeah.
No.
Well, then you got all these little kids here. It's not long, won't be long before they start seeing this, and they're going to think that they can get away with it too. You know.
Mhm. And then somebody's going to end up with a bullet in their brain.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, come
Well,
around across the wrong person,
Yeah.
They ain't gonna mess around. They're just gonna shoot you.
Yep. So
Shoot, Brandon.
that's,
Brandon was running across a field when he was like, I don't know, 15 or 16 years old. He was running across a field and it wasn't his field, and he got shot with rock salt.
oh, I've had that. We
He's
did that
got
as a kid.
scars.
We got shot in the butt. The guy across the lake, behind the lake, he's got a big pond back there, and he had these huge bass. You know, they're us kids. We have a 7-acre lake, but we wanted to go fish that lake because the bass were so big.
Mm-hmm.
And so we snuck over there, and he recognized me because he knew my dad. So he calls Dad. He says, "Hey, your kid and another one's over here in my pond." He said, "This is private property." Dad says, "You got rock salt?" He said, "Yep." He said, "Light load and shoot him in the ass," and that's what he did. We never went back because Dad told us like 5 times before not to be over there, and we didn't listen. So
Mm.
we got it this time.
Wow.
We never went back.
Do you have a scar
Dad's like,
from
"I
that?
told you." Yeah, I'm not going to show you because it's on my ass.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna ask you to show me, Lori.
Here.
Here it is.
Sometimes you never know what people are going to do. Yeah, here it is.
You never know what Sally.
like Forrest Gump, like Forrest Gump. Oh, there. I'd like to see
So
that
funny.
sometime. Okay. Well, all right.
Oh my God, Sally.
Yeah, you gotta. That's the thing. Is some people they don't want to. You know, they see the stuff happening, but they don't want to. They're scared to get involved, or
Yeah, they're afraid of retaliation. So
sure, and I can understand that. But if you get a bunch of people together as a group,
right.
that holds strong, you know, and
Oh yeah, and that's what I told him. I said, "It's you have to do that. We got to stand together against them
yeah,
because it's just a handful." So,
Right.
and they don't live here. They're squatting here. They don't. They're not even don't even know people here. It's just they know there's empty trailers here.
right.
So, and there's a lot of them. I said it's going to take us going every evening and checking to see if there's anybody in them, and we catch them, call the cops.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and once the word gets out that the community is, watching everything, then they'll stop coming here.
Mhm.
Yeah, they will.
So, but today was the first day I got up with no incidents. So, hey,
Woo. It's gonna be a great day.
got to drink a whole cup of coffee without a phone call. And eat my Scooby snacks.
Mary says, me and Miss Bella are going to clean out some toys and then bag jewelry and then our nails. Can't wait.
Sounds fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got 35 ties to process and list and then jewelry.
3.
Uh,
I just listed 3.
3?
3 times.
3 ties.
That's great.
I got some nice Jerry Garcias in that lot I bought yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So those go, depending on what style they are, these will probably go for 15.
Yeah,
But still, there's 3 of them in there. And there's a Talbots. The last Talbots I sold, I think I sold for $35.
wow. Yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend for sales, though. Just be aware. Get your listings up. You got to list though. You gotta.
Yeah,
You gotta
mine's suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do it.
It's crazy, it proves itself because when you're gone for a while and you haven't listed,
You don't sell.
and like Valerie, you've been sick, so you didn't list. And it's like then you start listing, and then all of a sudden, like you start selling a lot.
Even if it's like 1 or 2 items, it's still they put you at the top of the new listing page or whatever. So people naturally going to click on it. So
Yeah.
especially if it's something interesting enough that they want to look at. So
Right.
Right. Yeah, I mean, 5 days of not listing, and then your sales. That's enough time for your everything to go down, and
Oh yeah.
then you got to build it back up.
Mhm.
So
And it doesn't matter how many items you have in your store.
mm-mm.
None of that matters. It's just
It's just being consistent and staying on top of it.
Yep.
Even if it's only listing 1 or 2 items a day, at least you're keeping your store
Mhm.
active.
Yep.
That's what they like to see. Which
Absolutely.
I haven't done that in the last 3 days, so I'm paying for it now.
and yeah, that was me last week, because we left, we were on vacation and you pay for it.
Mm-hmm. So then you're scrambling to try to make up the difference. So that's what I'll be doing today.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to get as much as I can in my store, over this next month, so I can, have a good variety, and hopefully while I'm gone, get lots of consistent sales, and then even while I'm gone, I told the girls I don't want to. I don't think I'm gonna do like the bins and get a bunch of stuff. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
this time I'm gonna really try to keep it seriously at bay, and just have a suitcase
Right.
to carry with me. So now, just thinking about that, I may have to ship one box home. Well, because okay, so this is the thing. So I'm going from I had to change my story a little bit,
I was gonna say that changed quick.
but see, I'm going from North Carolina to California,
Oh yeah.
so I'm gonna have to ship something home.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not gonna have. It's not gonna be available. So I'll just have to keep that in mind. One box. I know how to do it. But
Well, I know the next time I go on vacation, I'm gonna have drafts.
That's what I was just getting ready to suggest.
I'm
At
going
least
to
have
drafts. So if you
list 2 items a day or something just to
hop
keep
into
your
it,
store
yeah.
active.
yeah,
Yeah. Even if it's one item. I did that a couple times when I figured that out. We went to Gatlinburg the last few years. The first year we went, I put my store on vacation for and I put the 10 days out. I had some sales, but they trickled in. So
Right.
I thought, well, it's because we were gone. So the next year we went, I did the same thing. I put the store on vacation, but I had prepared like 20 drafts.
Mm-hmm.
And then every day I would get on my phone and go ahead and hit list because everything was ready. All I had to do was list it.
Right.
So, and then I noticed a big difference in sales that way. It's, even though I was on vacation, I had at least 10 more than I had the year before by doing it that way.
right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do some. I mean, when I'm out and if I go to the thrift store or whatever, I try to list that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I do try to do that. But
Just have to make sure you put your handling time out on your drafts.
Mm-hmm.
right,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, though.
Yeah, I mean, just to be able to set that up, so whenever you're. I mean, heck, you could even do it in the car or on the plane or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to work on that. But I've got a little bit less than a month to get that going. So building up myself, trying to build up my Poshmark. I've got 699 active listings on Poshmark right now, so that's good.
Wow. Good.
Yeah, Mike says at minimum go in and tinker, drop prices by a dime, move photos around, show activity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Start a promotion or whatever.
Yeah, you just got to be. You really just got to show activity. You know, movement. Um, so very good. And I think I just thought about this right now. I think there's lots of people that are getting paid today. So
Mhm.
definitely get some listings up.
Yeah, it's just like any business. You know, if you own your own company, you go on vacation, you're gonna still get phone calls or emails or you know what I mean? About you still have to keep up with it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just
Yeah.
forget about it.
Now, if I will say, if I was going to Hawaii and I didn't want to have to deal with, messages or anything like, I probably would completely close my store down. I think I would put everything on vacation, and so I wouldn't be, receiving any kind of messages. I don't know, just because that's more of a relaxing. When you're laying on the beach at Hawaii, I don't want to get messages saying what's the measurements on this blouse. I end up throwing the phone in the ocean.
Cha-ching. Get it.
Amen.
Well,
Let's all go to
Cha-chings are
Hawaii.
hot and heavy today. I'm ready. I'm gonna get there one of these days. I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
bound.
Valerie's theme song, Mike. Heads Carolina, tails California.
yep.
See, I could say that I'm gonna do that, but I know I'm not going to.
What?
Huh?
What?
Just shut my store down and not think about eBay and not.
I know.
There's no way I would do that.
Yeah.
Me
I could
neither.
say that I might, but never it won't happen.
Maybe I just have to turn my phone off. And then when I'm on the beach, and then when I get back inside, then I can turn my
Yeah.
phone back. Maybe I can do it that way.
Because then
Does
you can
that
say,
sound a little
"Oh,
better?
that sounds better."
That's right, Karen. That is right. I would love, 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 love. Me and Mike, we were going to go to Hawaii. We had already had it planned. We already had our reservations for our hotel, and what? No, let me see. Let me go back. So we were going to go one year, and we decided to take his parents to California.
Mm.
And because I said, we got all the time in the world to do that,
I know.
to go to Hawaii. We can do that next year or the next, and then when I quit my job in April, we were going to go that year. And yeah, we weren't able to go that year. So, but I'm still going to make it. I got that in my mind. That's going to be my next big vacation.
I don't know if I go to Hawaii, I might not come back.
Well,
True,
there's always a
a true
possibility.
vacation.
Yeah, it's not going to be a visit. It's going to be a vacation.
What she's doing in June is visiting. She's not on vacation. She's visiting.
Mama, what's vacation mean?
Where you go somewhere and you never come back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready for
which movie was that from?
Forrest.
Forrest Gump? That's what I thought. I figured either that or the Water Boy, one or the other.
Mike says one of my brothers lived in Hawaii for a couple of years, only worked as a waiter. Told me the best part about it is that there's a new plane load of women that arrive daily. Hate him.
Oh, I can just imagine. Yeah. But yep, that's where I want to go. I don't know who's going with me or if I'm going by myself or whatever, but I'm
Well, you
going.
do have a sister.
I got dibs.
I'm going.
I bet she's listening from work.
Hello, Miss Beth. Hope you're having a
Yeah,
good
I'd go there
day.
and end up staying. I'd build me a little hut on the beach and then just crash luau's for food.
Hey, you know what? Isn't that would be all you would need. That's a great
Uh-huh.
idea.
Because they're so welcoming there. They're like,
Yeah.
come on, okay. Give me that
Have your little grass skirt, you know, and that way whenever
coconut brawl.
there's
Some shells.
some shells, yeah, shells. Well, yeah, you gotta have the shells. You might offend somebody.
I don't know. I would need the coconut brawl, but
Yeah, the whole thing. Forget about the shells.
Oh.
they'd have to be some pretty big conch shells for me.
Valerie and I understand.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They don't call them over the shoulder boulder holders for nothing.
This is so true. So very true. That's all you're working tonight?
Yep.
Of course she is.
Yep.
Shush, Bridget.
Of course.
Her week vacation went down to 24 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Well,
happens.
it is what it is.
I'll get it back. I promise you. I mean, I gotta.
We're gonna have to take it off.
There's only 7 more months of this year.
Right.
Yikes.
So, and the boss has already taken her week vacation that she goes on every year. She usually goes like that's what she does this week every year.
Right.
She has like a group of girls that go somewhere and they do their own thing, you know.
Yeah.
So then
Did you call her in and tell her you need help?
no. But so I don't like she will, put her probably other 2 weeks at the end of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what she usually does. Waits till everybody else takes their vacation, which there's not a whole lot of people that have, I mean, the newbies, which there's 2 of those. 2?
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
There's 2 newbies, and so they'll only get a week and a half. And I think one of them has already taken all her time. And then there's what, 2, 3. So it's only 5. Gosh, I'm mixed up now. Benzie, Trina, me. Am I forgetting somebody? Tina.
Do you have a guy that's working?
Yeah, Nick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's a newbie, and then Tina's a newbie, and I think she's already taken all her time. But
Jeez.
and then Trina's already taken all her time.
Okay. So you
And
really don't have
then
to worry about anybody else besides,
Nope.
I mean, the only trouble with that is when you take a vacation, it's getting everybody else to cover your you know, to cover your shift to,
Right, right.
and that's usually the hiccup in it. But
Yeah.
I am
But
sure
there's
that she,
people that can do it though.
yeah,
Because Trina can do it, Nick can do it.
right.
Well,
So,
like you cover for them when they're on vacation. So
yeah,
they cover for you.
Yeah.
she's just, I am sure that you will get it back. I'm sure that she
And
feels,
I'm gonna try again in probably a couple of weeks.
yeah,
So
The weather will be nicer then too.
yeah.
absolutely. And just tell them that you're going to be out of town. Don't call me.
Yep.
That won't happen.
And don't let Brandon go in there gallivanting around the store because he might say something. Oh, yeah, she's at home. She ain't doing nothing.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make him go to the BP.
Yeah. Just in here, his butt to work, right? There you go.
But they don't have hot chocolate there.
Summer, he doesn't need hot chocolate. He's good.
This is true.
I'm going to take
Okay.
my pack.
Okay. So if I have a pair of earrings that are wolves,
Hmm.
do I say wolves or do I say wolf?
I would say wolf.
Wolf?
Well, because
Or a pair of wolf
a
earrings.
pair of wolf earrings, yeah. Because you don't have wolves.
Yeah.
There's not two of them on there.
No.
A pair of wolf earrings.
Okay. Where's Todd at today? Is he at the
He's with
Rubber
Carl.
Toes?
He's with Carl.
He's what?
With Carl.
Oh,
Cool.
Carl. Carl. Mike says looks good on paper until of course you drink too much coconut water, start blowing mud through your grass skirt.
That's gross.
I know.
Oh God.
Hawaiian mud butt.
Yeah, not a real sexy look.
Nope, that's not the volcano rumbling. That's me. Oh. I have this clippy thing, and I have no idea what it is. It's got like a little scroll work on it.
Oh, I know what that is.
What is it?
I had one. It's to keep your gloves together.
What?
Oh,
Your what together?
Your gloves.
Oh, okay.
like a glove clip.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know why I did that.
Well, good lord, I got everything in the world popping up on my screen now. Yeah, little brass. I
Yeah.
don't think this little chain that's with it came with it because it's a lot brighter gold color than it, but
Hmm.
got nice little scroll work on it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the one I had was really pretty too. I sold it though.
A glove clip, basically.
Hmm.
Makes
Like
sense.
in the olden days when ladies always wore gloves,
Mm-hmm.
and That's so it's probably between 50s and 70s.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely brass. It's a heavy brass, and it's well constructed. And you can tell
Be used for
it's not.
scarves too, right?
What's that?
Can it be used for scarves too?
It's
Probably.
it can, but it's kind of an odd shape
Yeah.
Yeah,
for like
it's like a.
like a like this is a scarf clip, right? Like
Yeah, that's a scarf clip. I got several different styles of those.
yeah. I don't think I've ever come across one before in any of my jewelry lots, but yeah, I came across that one.
Oh, some of them sell for $30-some.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, isn't that just nifty-neato?
Morning, Anamora.
Hey, Anamara.
I'll be sure to list that today.
Are you listing stuff, Bridget?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not now, but I will be. Got a bunch of jewelry still over there to go through yet. Before I bring it over here and put it away.
Yeah.
But I like to sit over there with my feet up because where I've been on my feet so much, my one foot's swelling up again. So I got to sit with my feet up for a while. I'll mess with jewelry today.
Get a drink.
No, I just have this cough now.
That's why I'm glad I quit smoking. I don't cough hardly nearly as much as I used to.
I don't smoke, but I think it's allergy. Well,
I still do that. Yeah.
I've been saying it's been allergies, but now I'm secretly not too sure.
Sometimes it can turn into a sinus infection, though.
Good Lord.
Well, I've been taking allergy pills and Tylenol cold just to cover my bases.
Do you have high blood pressure, though?
No.
Okay.
I take Flonase every morning. I get up and
I take
I have a girl that buys that for me.
You made me cold when you put your shirt down.
Don't
fan me.
I get Flonase from some bulk boxes that I buy, and they're not expired. And I have a girl around here. As soon as I get one, she wants to know, and she'll buy it from me.
Yeah. I got a couple of them out of one of those great big Gaylords that I got from the pallet liquidation. I'm like, I'm keeping them. I use them. It's the same exact stuff I get from the doctor. So
I take same thing as Claritin. It's like the off-brand of Claritin.
Yeah, I take the store brand of Allegro. Yep.
I never thought I would take so many pills as I got older. As I just used to not be a pill taker at all. Like, doctor prescribed me something for being sick. I'd take it for a couple of days and then I'd toss them,
Yep.
Yep. Ow. What? Brandon has clothes on?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know.
The Captain America sticker.
Amazing.
We get you a Captain America sticker.
Hello, it's summertime. He has to wear clothes now.
I give you a Captain America sticker.
Yeah.
Hi, Val.
Hi.
Brandon, can you
I-
mow the yard today?
No, I cannot.
What? Why?
Why?
Sorry.
that was quick.
Not my household. I'm sorry.
What yard?
That one?
No.
Could be.
Why?
Yes, ma'am. I will do it at my earliest convenience. Morning, Julie.
Morning, Julie. Morning, Scully Star Fashions.
Ooh, this
Julie.
weekend, Sunday, we find out.
Oh, really?
Well, we won't find out until next week because she has to do the reveal.
Right.
So,
Is she videoing the review?
yes,
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
real sexy, though.
I can't wait.
Hi, Nikki. I was wondering where you were at.
There's
Nikki.
Nikki.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
I'm kind of riding a struggle bus this morning.
Aw.
Oh no.
I was just up most of the night sick, and I just woke up.
Hi.
Aw.
I'm just kind of struggling this morning. I'm all right. I just, the woes of being sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once I get a shower and moving around and stuff, I'm sure I'll be fine.
yeah,
That stuff sucks.
It's just when you haven't slept most of the night and you only got a few hours of sleep and you wake up late. You just kind of, you know what I mean? Until you really get going.
Right.
yeah. You're just kind of
Kind of
dragging
ride the
it
struggle
out.
bus for a little bit.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Go jump in the shower and get you a nice, warm, hot, steamy bath and
Yeah.
get things moving, and
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's all I need. But I'm out of clean clothes right now, so I'm waiting for my clothes to dry.
Oh,
I have like 10 loads of clothes to wash
oh my goodness.
because I pulled all my clothes out of my closet.
Oh
Maybe
my
go to the
goodness.
laundromat. Anytime I ever let my laundry back up, it's like, yep, going to the laundromat.
Yeah, because that way you can just throw it in all
All
the
done at one time.
get it done.
It's expensive
Yeah.
as hell, but
Yeah.
Get it?
Dang. Who's is that? Who is that?
It was me.
Bridget.
Bridget.
shut up.
Bridget Cha-ching. That's her
Oh,
your new
I've
name.
sold 6 things since the show started.
Oh my
Dang.
gosh.
Man, you need to be giving out the juju today, I think.
I think so. I
Did she
think
say she sold 6 things today?
Since the show
since
Since the
the
show
show
started.
started in an hour and a half.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy. Something happened last night, Nikki. I don't know what, but
It's called doing work.
You need to send some of those suppositories over this way.
Did you say suppositories?
that's what
I
Yeah.
did. I certainly did.
I thought I heard that
Okay.
to go there.
You heard it
Loosen
right.
things up. Absolutely.
To get things a flowing.
Crazy the analogies that we come up with.
Like me douching my inventory.
Yep, absolutely.
Valerie's giving
Julie
her
says,
store a suppository.
yep. I think things just get stuck. I don't know how, but I think they just get stuck. Rebecca says, yeah. Rebecca says, I uninstalled eBay and reinstalled eBay, and my cha-ching still don't work when I get a sale. Huh.
Wow.
You might go into your settings, because I can tell you, if you call eBay,
They're-
they don't know how to get that on your phone. They have no clue. But I you might be able to go into your Facebook or your eBay No, it would be in your
It'd be in your
notifications.
notifications.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it'd be in your notifications on your in your settings on your phone. I believe. Could be wrong.
Yeah, just make sure you click um, eBay and see what your settings are. Make sure your notifications are on.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like it when my cha-ching is off.
Mm-mm.
No, I gotta have that. No, that
Mm-hmm.
gratification there.
My cha-ching's
Some,
been off for days.
something to say that your things are working.
Yeah, and it's definitely a motivator. Thank goodness that eBay chose that.
Yes. Hello, Miss Rita. She said you guys crack me up. Yep.
You crack yourself up sometimes too.
Frankie's Finds. She said go in the eBay app to make sure the notification is on. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And because you can choose when you get your notifications, like if your PayPal
Right.
they pay, if they if they sell.
For an offer,
Yeah.
certain
So
things. Yeah. I'll be
I
right back.
actually, I actually need to go on there and um, because my cha-ching goes off twice. I think it's when I sell an item and when it's paid for. I think I get a cha-ching. I usually get two for one sale. So I don't know why, but that's how it is. It's probably something in the settings. So yeah, got a busy weekend coming up, and we're gonna get some. I'm definitely gonna get some stuff done today. I got to. Yesterday was kind of like not really a day off, but because number one, I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and I didn't list before I left, which I should have. But I just went ahead and went to the thrift store, which is an hour away, and so that kind of wasted a lot of time there. Um, but it happened, and I came back and I listed, and I got I think I got 18 up. So um, yeah, so I'm still trying to, but today is stay at home and get some stuff done, get some listing done, and then move some stuff around. And yeah, I need to kind of revamp, not really revamp, but just kind of reorganize my inventory a little bit so I can. Right now, there's a couple of totes that are like overflowing, and I need to make more room so I can put those overflowing into the other tote. So, and that's just shifting inventory other places. So, but I can do it. Let's see. A question. Is this uh, is this maxi linked? No. Let's see. Okay. Hello, Zulu One. Hope you're having a good day. For me, today is a shitty work day. Well, I'm sorry about that. make the best of it. That's about the only thing you can do.
Hello, Zulu one.
I mean, you know.
Nice if we were all rich and none of us had to work.
Right?
Nice. Nice if we could just go on continuous vacations all the time.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Ugh,
I would love that.
that would be so awesome. Just travel around and go here, go there.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
If I ever won the lottery, that's what I'd be doing. Just roaming the earth.
She'd be going around, seeing everybody,
Mm-hmm.
visiting. She'd come here first, though. I got first dibs.
We'd probably get bored with that too, though.
Morning, Zulu one.
I
Hey,
don't know if I
Mary.
would or not. I don't know.
Mary said,
I would still do eBay.
Oh, me too. Even if I won, I'd still do eBay.
If I was rich and didn't need the money, hell no.
hell no?
Probably not.
I would.
I think I would. I don't know. I can't guarantee it, though. I would have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I would have.
I
I
can't.
would have to
I
have
can't see you not doing anything.
No,
don't
I
think
can't.
people
I
would
can't see me sitting by the pool reading a magazine. You know, just laying there. That's not. That's not.
I can't do that. I'm not a lay on the beach person.
I
I
can do
can.
it. I could do it, but
That's-
not every single day, all day. I gotta have something going on.
Yes,
I
Valerie's
have always,
higher lifter.
always.
Yes, I would source and hire listers
There you go.
and shippers. Yep.
Yes, ma'am. You got it. You got the right idea. Valerie's on her way.
So
morning,
start with a
David.
couple of computers and a couple of printers, have a little warehouse,
Yep.
give them the keys, and say, "Okay, I'm out. I'll bring you more stuff next Tuesday.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That's right.
Get to work."
That's right, Valerie. And a pool boy to put on my sunscreen. Absolutely. Gotta have the pool boy.
Maybe that's what I'll have Teresa do. She can do all the lists and I'll do all the buying. think that would work?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't
either.
think he'd buy that.
You know, years ago, Gary told me I could stay home and he'd support me, but I still never did. You know what I mean? I mean, he gave me permission to do nothing and just stay home and take care of the kids, but I still work.
Well, that's
Bye,
not doing
Rebecca.
nothing.
Have fun.
That's more of a job than having a regular job.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the biggest job of them all.
I talk big like I could just stay home and do nothing, but yeah, I probably couldn't.
Let's see here. I need to find out what link this is. So I think trying to think of what's going on Sunday. I think this Sunday we'll do 24 hour.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
this Sunday we'll do a 24-hour challenge. Not be online 24 hours. It's just it goes from 10 o'clock to 10 o'clock Monday.
Cool.
Sound good?
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah.
Make it a little juicy. Make it a little interesting. Put a little spin on it.
24 hours is $5, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Make the pot a little juicy and the challenge a little juicier. Maybe get some more people in. That'll be good.
Mary says, I'm thinking because the sign is handmade, is a family is selling the items, not a company.
Mm, it's a possibility. I would probably be more apt to go to something like that than I like estate sales, whether they're run by a company or not, because they still kind of some of them will give you a good deal. You know, they'll move away from the listed price. Um, yeah, I would definitely go. Let's see, Fabrique.
I sent you my money for the challenge.
I seen that. I was like, dang, she is.
You send her my money too? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She is on it.
I'm gonna make some money so I can send it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Search. Yeah, that'll be good. We haven't had one of those in a while now. Hope the weather is good. On going to the gun club Sunday and niece's birthday party. Oh, that's fun.
Oh.
That'd be fun.
Probably. Well, there's people that do that too. It's a yard sale and they call it an estate sale.
Yeah.
That's like total clickbait right there. Well, let's see here. What eBay cooperate?
Looks like I'm gonna have to call eBay on. I don't know if I'm gonna call them today or wait till Monday. Because that thing that happened with my shipping,
Uh-huh.
they still haven't fixed it.
Oh. Or what was
I mean,
that?
it didn't happen anymore, but there was like 4 items. No, a total of 9. I got a total of 9 dings.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I remember.
and 9 out of 420. Actually, that brings me for the late shipment rate. That brings me back up to 214, which is still top rated.
what
But
happened?
it said that I was the okay. I sent all these items that were showing on my report. I sent them the day before I called. And the lady was going through and saying, I don't know why it's showing a defect for these because um, it shows that they haven't been shipped yet. And even though on my side it was showing that they were shipped and and all good, but on eBay side it was showing that they weren't shipped yet and that they were late and that's why they gave me a ding on them. And then she went into it and she's like, I can get into the tracking information and see where they're at. See that they're not at, it wasn't just a label has been created. It was more than that.
Right.
They had already left my post office and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So she said it shouldn't be, it shouldn't have been a ding. And so but I was looking at it just now and actually I don't know because it says that I'm top rated now because they they had it to where I was above standard because of that, or that I was going to go into above standard. But then they bounced it back to where for another month they were going to just see how I did or whatever. And so they said, it made it to where it said my current level is top rated, and then my seller level would be above standard if I was evaluated, by my next evaluation or whatever.
Right.
And it still says that. It still says by March 20th or May 20th that I will still be above standard. But whenever I look at I'm looking at my transaction defect rates, and that is in the green still, and my late shipment rate is in the green still. So that should be good. There it is. That's where, okay, yeah, that's what I need to call on. It's in my tracking uploaded on time and validated.
Okay.
I have 9 dings.
Ouch.
Wow.
I would call today. I wouldn't delay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would call today too.
Yeah, especially since my next evaluation is going to be on Monday.
Right.
Yeah, on Monday.
Yeah,
So,
I would
yeah,
definitely call him today.
Yeah.
I will.
Do not wait.
Yeah, because there's no reason for that. That's awful, and that brings me
And that
all
just
the
shows
way
everybody
down
got to
to,
keep an eye on your numbers,
yeah, it brings me all the way down to 89.02,
Yeah.
and 95% or more is top rated.
Right.
So that is just, yeah, that's not
Well, I mean,
good.
even if it's not a big deal to be top rated, the
No.
thing is, you have to take care of it, because if you just let it go and say, "Oh, well, it's all right. I'm just not top rated for a month, whatever, I'll go back up." But if you ever get into a spot where you absolutely have to be late shipping something,
Yeah.
those are going to keep adding up and bring you down, down, down.
Or something I can't find, or
Yeah.
to where I have to cancel, and it makes it to where I get a ding or something. Yeah, I don't want to be in that position. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna call them today. I don't like that, but so they said that they were gonna put a ticket in for it. So, but like I said, that was I think last month, around this time. So
Wow.
they've had a month to work on it. It should
Yeah,
be fixed by now.
I would definitely get on that and
Yeah.
ring their bell. Get it done.
And don't let them put you off. Say, "Hey, this is my account. I'm not gonna,
Mhm.
I don't want this."
And I can't say that top rated doesn't mean anything to me, even though I don't do free returns, I don't do free shipping, I don't do any of that. I don't do any of those things, and so I can't be top rated plus because I don't do free returns. But top rated does mean a little bit of something to me, because
Well, sure.
I had to work so hard to get that.
Right.
Because I was below standard at one time, and I had to rebuild my store from the bottom up, and so I worked really hard for it, and I don't let it slip so easily. I really don't. So,
Well, and also,
and it feels good to be top rated. I was just saying, sometimes we go below top rated, we're like, "Oh well, I'll come back next month." That's just what I meant. It wasn't.
yeah.
It feels good. It feels good to be top rated.
Yeah.
At least you're doing something right.
Well,
and also, I was just gonna say, when you're below standard, or when you're down there, your fees go up.
Yeah.
Your fees are up, and and you don't get as much of a discount on your shipping.
No.
So it affects a lot of things.
Yeah.
So you don't want to take that lightly.
Yeah. Yeah, I like keeping myself right there because I feel like if I'm right there, then I'm okay. If I, don't, um, if I can't find something and have to ship it late, it's not a big deal if there's only one, Um, and my sales are pretty good at that time or whatever. I don't feel like it's a big deal. But when you start slacking and all of that, and then you see your level go down, you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
okay, it's time to get on the horse and do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. That really does make you, maybe I need to do something with my inventory. Maybe I need to go in and
Yeah.
get inventory of what I've got, and get a little stricter
Yeah.
about. I know a lot, and it said a lot. I know that people have said, clothing is like the point of entry for resellers. Everybody does it,
I don't
but to
think
get good at it, to be good at it,
Yeah.
you want to make sure that your items aren't flawed, or if they are flawed, that they're, it's listed as that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you have to, and to find the item, to be able to find each item that you have, that actually takes a special skill too, to
Mm-hmm.
keep everything in place and all that. So it's not easy. Um, you have to work at, not getting returns. There's some returns that you can't help, doesn't fit or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't help that. But, they're returning it because it's got a big old hole on the side that you didn't, pay attention to,
Right.
you know.
I don't
Yeah,
like when people
you
say
can't
that.
be careless when listing close. You
What's
have
that?
you have to be
What?
descriptive.
Oh my God.
What, Nikki?
Nikki.
Nikki,
Nikki.
She's probably talking
What?
to the dog.
did you say something to us, or were
Yeah,
you
I
talking
don't.
to the
I don't
dog?
like when people say that about clothing sellers. And I'm not a clothing. I mean, I dabble a little bit in clothing, but I'm not a full-fledged clothing seller.
Oh, you're
And
cool.
I don't like when people say that it's for new people. And
No.
it's like if you sell Bibles and mugs, they're like, oh well, that's new people stuff. Why would you sell that? I made a lot of money on Bibles and mugs. Shut up.
Right. Yeah. I just, I hear that a lot. And
No,
to me, that's offensive, because that's what I choose to do.
no.
I am definitely not the fashionista person. And I would have never thought 3 years ago that I'd be doing clothing. Clothing is the last thing I thought I'd be doing. But I like it, you know.
And if
It
it's
does
something
take
you like,
work. You can't bust out 50 listings a day. It's literally, well, I there's people that do it. I feel like if I'm doing that many, I'm missing stuff, and I don't want it to be all about, how many can I get up today, I don't want it to be about that. I want it to be quality stuff, good stuff, that people want, and that's what I so there's a
And
lot of
sometimes
people.
that's all people can find in their area is clothing.
Right, right. I mean, maybe they're homebound, maybe they're, you know, 50 miles from the nearest mall, or an hour from, and it's easier just to go online and order it. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why people buy online. So
I buy online because it's more convenient.
Yep, it's convenient. You don't have to go anywhere. You
yeah,
don't have to spend gas.
You don't have to worry about the people.
Nope.
yeah, absolutely.
You can stay in your PJs.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey there, Turtle Trader. Hey, Dano's Toolbox.
Hi guys.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Turtle Trader. Hi, Dana Schoolbox. Hi, everybody who I haven't said
Barry, I
hello
got
to.
your money, so just so you know, so everybody knows, we're going to be having a 24-hour challenge on Sunday. So if you want in, it's $5, and so we'll be going live for 8 hours on Sunday, but any sales that happen up until Monday morning at 10 o'clock will count for points. You just have to send your proof in. So there you go.
God, this guy is like crazy this morning.
We're all visible. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. That doesn't happen every day. We know that. Yeah. So,
Bye, Rita.
Bye.
bye. Have a
Fun.
great day.
You go crazy.
I hope everybody has a good day.
Oh my God.
I hope I have a great day.
You will.
We do.
You'll have a great day.
I think I'm gonna give myself all the juju today.
Um,
I'm gonna be
you
stingy.
can't do that.
What are you gonna do?
Give myself all the good juju.
There you go. All right.
Oh,
My juju's broken. Otherwise, I'd give you some.
Beth is leaving for 2 days and going to the Benz tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Woohoo! May you
That
find
sounds
all the
fun.
good stuff. May you find all the good stuff.
I haven't heard a cha-ching in so long. It scares me when it happens.
I know that's what I was saying.
It makes you jump.
Yeah.
But I haven't listened. Honest to God, I haven't probably even really looked at my store much. Even.
That's
Nikki,
Which is not a good way to be, but oh God, I'm gonna start barking.
It's not like you.
no. We
Usually,
want the old Nikki back. The old Nikki back that's like
No.
making sales left and right and all that.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki.
I'll tell you what I want right now. I want the person that mentored me, I want her back.
She's not talking.
I'm sorry. Not so bad.
Is she even on?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's not on. Well, wait. Is she on mute? Oh, she's on mute.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think the dogs are barking.
dogs. Or she's crying. Grandma Magic Classic says I'm 15 short of my listing goal this week and decided
Cool.
to do some organizing and cleaning today. There you go.
Well, that's important too.
There she is. See, now she'll talk.
No, I'm sorry. I was dealing with the damn dog outside. Being an idiot. What did you say?
Don't say it, Valerie. Don't say
It's
it.
over.
What?
It's over. It's over.
No, what
The
happened?
moment has passed.
Yeah,
I'll tell
No,
you.
really, what happened?
I'll tell you.
I had a moment.
We miss the old Nikki, and Valerie says she wants the Nikki that mentored her back.
Oh, yeah.
And all I got was a laugh, a
I know.
chuckle.
What the heck?
One of these
Come on,
days.
Nikki. Get on it.
Why you gotta be a dummy?
I'm trying not to.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Diesel.
sorry about that.
I'm talking about Diesel.
I'll
Sorry.
try harder.
Yeah, God, Valerie, don't be such a dummy,
I
No,
know.
Diesel. I'm calling Diesel a dummy.
Oh,
Sorry.
compliments today.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Yeah, people are probably walking by.
That's funny.
Sorry, I'm dealing with a stupid dog. God, Diesel. I brought Lugnut out earlier. You barely even knew he was out here. Bring this idiot out here, and he's like, no. Get in there.
Yeah, I had to take Diesel out to the farm
Yeah.
and
run
train him.
around. I can't have them two out there together. I can't handle it. God, they go, you let Lugnut out at my house. He does his thing or whatever. And he runs around, but he doesn't go far. He pretty much stays on the property.
Yeah.
You put Diesel in the mix, and they're gone for hours and hours and hours, have no clue where they are. They don't come back when you call them.
Oh, God.
Nothing. So
So he's a bad influence.
Diesel's a very bad influence. They're both really good dogs apart, but together they're little assholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're brothers.
They are.
Dana's Toolbox says, I want to start selling tools online, but shipping from Canada sucks. It's so expensive. Yeah. I mean, do they in Canada? Do they have like a Facebook Marketplace type of thing, something similar, where you could sell locally? Maybe. I mean, that might be a way to do it, just to bypass the shipping. You might look into that, or
Yeah.
maybe, or move to the United States.
There you go. Where in Canada are you? I mean, because isn't there if you live close to the States, isn't there like a thing that you can ship through?
You have like a runner or something, right?
Yeah, isn't there like a thing that you ship to this one place, and then they ship it all through the
Well,
border or whatever?
I
Do you have anything like that? Look into something like that maybe, or
mean, if you live like right around where I live, if you live like in Niagara Falls area, yeah, you can just hop over the border and send things.
yeah.
But you gotta be careful.
Yeah. I mean, just think of other options that you could do
Yeah.
other than shipping. Other ways that you could do that. Maybe a flea market, or a sale, or I don't know what they call them in Canada. They probably call them the same thing. Have a yard sale with tools, a flea market, or a swap meet. Um, like I said, Facebook, Marketplace, or OfferUp, or what's the other one's called? There's OfferUp, Let It Go, or Let Go.
Let
Go.
go.
Not Let It Go. That's Frozen.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Let it go. Let it go.
But I mean, you kind of just have to think outside the box and think of other ways that you can do that. Craigslist, you might have to just visit some of those items.
Lots of Canadians sell on eBay, so I'm not sure how it all works, but maybe you watch.
Isn't
I don't
Jory?
know. Does Jory put videos out anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, he just had one.
Oh, did he?
I just saw it pop up. I can't remember, but yeah, Jory has one.
Do you remember what his
Used
YouTube
good.
is?
Good used goods or used
Goods.
something like
Used goods. Yeah. Look that up on YouTube, Dano, and see if he's in Canada,
Not close.
and he might
Canadian.
have. I mean, you might even be able to message him and kind of
Yeah,
network with him to
It's
see
good
if
used. Good
he's a really, really nice guy.
see if he has any ideas of things that you could do. I don't
Yeah.
know. You gotta network. You gotta think outside the box. Think of there's always where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
You know, you just might have to visit some areas that you may not have thought about. Think outside the box. Think of something that nobody else has thought of.
Did somebody put Jory's link in the
I can't. Hold
thing
on.
for him?
But
I'm not on a computer, so I can't do it right now. Sorry.
yeah, I mean, definitely, try to do that.
I got
Bridget
it.
put the link into his YouTube channel, so you might take a
Yeah,
look at
check
that.
him
Yeah,
out and
like
try.
he just did one 5 days ago, and then he did one 3 weeks ago. But before that, it was 9 months. So he stopped doing videos for a little while.
Okay,
It looks like he's back.
good. And you might, I'm sure, if you go to his channel, you might get some other suggested users or
Mhm.
YouTubers, that come up also. So
And just make sure you charge shipping,
start doing your homework and see what you can do. Try to figure something out so you can.
It is. I used to watch somebody that used to watch me. And I know she used to struggle up there in Canada trying to get stuff. People just didn't buy things as much from her as they do from the United States because there's so much in shipping. But um, I think it's a little better now. But that was years ago. But I don't really know any other Canadian sellers, so I really don't know how it all works.
I don't either. I just knew about Jory.
But yeah, look up Jory. He's a really nice guy, and um, he might he might be able to teach you something.
Yeah, we can all be taught something. So
Yeah.
take a look at that. I mean, that's the thing about here. We may not know the answer to something, but we can brainstorm with you and try to figure something out. And sometimes, most times, there's people that have videos, and so we'll try to steer you in the right direction at least.
That's the thing. We don't realize how lucky we are being in the United States. But people in England and Germany and all them, they all make it work.
Mhm.
Yeah, Australia, you know, 10 of hearts. Oh, she said she hasn't had any bids on any of her t-shirts.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you might share them on. I'm sure you probably already do that. Maybe on Facebook. I don't know. Like I said, run them for 5 days, and then if nothing happens, then put them over to fixed price.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that's what you got to do is just kind of put it out there as an auction, see if there's any interest, and if there's not, then just change them to fixed price. And they may be a little bit longer tail, or somebody will just want to buy it outright. They'll come across it and they'll say, "Oh, I want that." So
And even if you have auctions on, you should put offers on too, because
yeah,
sometimes I get offers on my clothing that more than what I'm trying to start the bid at
yeah,
because they want it.
People don't want to wait for the auction to be over.
yeah.
Or they,
I If they didn't have, if you didn't get any bids on it, if they don't have any action, then I would just put them at, I would change them to fixed price.
No.
I mean, you've already tried the auction deal and that didn't work, so yeah, just switch them over to fixed.
And sometimes auctions just ain't right for you. I went years not doing auctions because it just wasn't working for me.
Yeah,
Hey, me too.
you're welcome. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. I hope everybody has a great day and get lots of sales and get lots of things
Bye, everybody.
accomplished. Your sales and organization and all that stuff. Hope everybody has a great day doing that.
Hi, everybody.
Watch for us on Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Maybe on Sunday.
Remember,
See you Sunday.
it's a 24-hour, so yeah, be prepared for that. Get all your stuff gathered up for that, and we'll see you on Sunday.
And
Bye.
Bye, guys.
and one
Bye,
more
guys.
thing,
Have a
keep
great
listening because you got to keep your momentum up for Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
Get
Yes.
to listen.
So don't list. No.
Bye.
Bye.
weekend.